Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics: War of the Lions. We are continuing with our interlude as we get some of the errands done. So let's see what you've got to report. Yeah, you got some people back from their tasks. Clockwork Fair. Want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Goog in high spirits. Our task to assist in readying a presentation for the fair. The stars were with us from the outset. There was very little information for us to work with. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. We finished the project and submitted it just in time. We then made ready to return. Upon our return, we were given a gift in gratitude. Eagerly, we looked to see what our efforts had earned us. Before us lay a treasure beyond compare. It's a stick. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. The bonus was a tobacco pipe. The rewards, 5,461. I feel like that's not as much as I should have gotten. Let me see. No, actually that is about what you should get. Interestingly enough, the approximate JP reward is 95. So I did pretty well on that. Nancy got 115, Alicia and Lavian got 107. Alright. Now, before I do anything else, give me back this equipment. Because I want that gun. Thank you. Job-wise, what did I have you as? Mystic. Let's get you back into that class. Alright, I do like that, but, well... Yeah, we want the MP. Speed is good, but... Mage's Staff is also pretty good. We'll deal with the points. I'll deal with the points later. Just in case... I want to get on to Poach. Because I got a lot of piggies, and I should probably poach some soon. Alright, that should be okay for now. There's nothing else here. Alright, Lionel Castle. Reports. Zero's challenge. You got some people back from their tasks. Want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Lionel Castle in high spirits. Our goal was to capture Zero, a master thief. The stars were with us from the outset. Our foe was a worthy one. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. Eventually, we emerged victorious. After the battle, we began to ready our packs for the road. One of our party uncovered a large treasure chest. We quickly examined the contents. Before us lay a treasure beyond compare. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Task: protect the Viscount's treasure from Zero. We got 11,055 gil. The bonus was Excalibur. And Zappa got 173 job points, Eagle Claw 153, and Ashley 159. From this day forth, you're a level 2 treasure hunter. I don't know exactly what that means. I don't remember that in the original game, but whatever. So we've got the Dawn Queen, which is apparently a pretty good one as well. So let's see what what that one entails. Okay, time mages, geomancers, and arithmeticians are pretty good for that one. So let's go ahead and see who can become that. Well, could make you a time mage. Let's see. Well, let's see who else can be a time mage. You cannot. You can. You can, but Geomancer is going to be pretty important for you. Is it pretty important for you? Probably not. Yeah, we'll stick with that. And make you an arithmetician again. Alright. Errands, the Dawn Queen. One of our trade ships, the Dawn Queen, has sunk 35 sectas into the Bay of Segista. Please raise the vessel for us. Note that the Dawn Queen was carrying one of our President's most treasured products. Vice President Galesta Trading. Finders here and other expenses come to 100 gil. That alright? Alright. So let's go ahead and have Nancy lead the way, Eagle Claw, and Zappa. We'll give you 12 days. Okay, so, with that taken care of, Wargelis does have one. Merchant's Regret. Let's see what that's going to take. Alright. Archers are good for that one. That's pretty good, actually. Alright. You, Ashley, can become an archer. And Lad, you can be an archer. And Alicia. Let me see. They're both level 1. So, Alicia. Archer for you as well. Okay. That's good. I was, wanting an archer one. Merchant's Regret. I've seen something resembling ancient ruins along one of the trade routes leading to the city. At first I paid it no heed, but I later speculated that it was one of the lost ruins I've heard tell of. Bibbit. Okay, 2,000 gil. Ashley, Lad, and Alicia. I go ahead and give 15 days. Okay. Alright, so, let's see. We've got 10 days and 15 days. Nope. Got my finger on the right key now. Nope. Let's see. We've got 2 days remaining, so when we head back up here, that will be just enough. Reports. Yeah, you got some people back from their tasks. The Dawn Queen. Want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Lionel Castle in high spirits. Our task, to raise the Dawn Queen from the ocean floor. The stars were with us from the outset. The violently churning waters were treacherous. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. It was not long before the sea yielded up to us our bounty. There was ample cargo to be found within the ship's hold. One large chest stood out amongst all the others. Breaking it open, we peered within. Inside were bags of gill. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Raise the Dawn Queen from its watery grave. 14,725 gil. And Nancy, Eagleclaw, and Zappa all got 105 JP. Not too shabby. Alright, so next up, if we go up to Zoland, there might be something there. Yeah, there is one. Alright. So, Lorade Mine. So that one is going to be... probably another mining mission. Monks are best, followed by squires. So we want to make a whole bunch of monks. You know what? Can you become a monk? You can. Go ahead and become a monk, please. So we'll send Lavian along, and... Nancy... And how are you guys doing on monk? Level 8... Level 4, so Eagleclaw. I should probably make Zappa back into a thief. He's level 8, though. Actually... let's make him into a samurai. Just in case we get into something. Oh, right, I don't have any weapons for him. I should go buy some, shouldn't I? Alright, Lorade Mine. Now that the Lorade Mine has gone under, the mine's operations are up for grabs. People speculate that the workers up and abandoned the veins they were mining. You might look into it if you're in need of coin. Former miner. Finder C supplies and other expenses come to 1,100 gil. That alright? Alrighty. So, Eagleclaw, Nancy, and Lavian. Go with 14 days. Search for ore in the abandoned mine. Alright. And let's go ahead and... okay. Nope. Well, I think Lionel might have some stuff. If not... okay, that's a no. Okay, maybe Wargelis will. Oh, I got some people back. Oh, you got some people back from their tasks. Merchants regret. Want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Wargelis in high spirits. Our task, the scouting of a trade route. The stars were with us from the outset. The task required a keen eye. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. As a result, we were able to find what we sought. We forded streams and cut our way through reed and rush. After a time, the air about us seemed to change. We pressed ever onward. At last, our eyes fell upon a wonder of the ancient world. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Discovered Fortress of Trials. Hey! from Final Fantasy I. Find the lost ruins along the trade route. 5,100 gil reward. Ashley, Lad, and Alicia all got 120 job points. So this is another thing that we can get, is various locations from other Final Fantasy games, really. That's a great find. It's a true ancient wonder, a remnant of the days of old. If a find like that doesn't make you an adventurer, I don't know what does. From this day forth, you're a level 1 adventurer. Interesting. Okay, and outfitter. Let's go ahead and go into the fitting room. So yes, Murasame. Well, let me go ahead and... yeah, do that. So, the, you do want all of these, weapons. I'll get an extra one. Because their special, power basically draws forth, power from the swords. And there's, like, a 1 in 6 chance or something like that they break. So they can be very good, but, you know, it can also be pretty risky to use. So it's, I don't know, it's not my favorite ability. Alright, so... still have 10 days left on that one, which means we should probably head up to Dorter. Alright, fine, I'll do it piecemeal. See, and of course, this time it'll probably not happen. Cut it out, game. There we go. Alright, I don't think there's anything different here. I'm pretty sure not. Alright, Tavern. Errands. Frontier Marathon. I know a thing or two you might be able to do. So this one, I believe, is a series of linked events. Once you do one, you can do the second one. Alright. This is another one where archers are good. And we still have our archers. Okay. Now, hey, here's a bill. Calling all adventurers. Compete in a frontier marathon for fabulous prizes. Detailed information is available upon request. The Merchant Council of Dorter. Go ahead and accept that one. Ashley, Lad, and Alicia. Go ahead and give them 16 days. Although you would think that fewer days would be better, but... also, there's no price, so that's nice. Take part in the Frontier Marathon. Three days for Lorraine Mine. Good. It is just enough time to get down there. I got some people back from their tasks. Want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Zeland in high spirits, our task to explore the old Lorraine mine. The stars were with us from the outset. The task required great strength of arm. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. Eventually, we uncovered a rich vein. We toiled endlessly, extracting a great deal of ore. Among our finds was a large, peculiar rock. We quickly examined the contents. In it were nuggets of ore with value beyond compare. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Search for ore in the abandoned mine. Mithril ore profits, 4,133 gil. Eagle Claw and Nancy get 132 job points, and Lavian gets 127. Alright. And you got nothing. Alright, so we're done down there. Okay, so let's see. Mining town of Golland, I believe, has something. Let me see. Well, I don't see it, but pretty sure it does. It is Pisces. Aries is when we'll next have a thing. I don't know when Aries is. Let's see. Errands. Old Topa's Will. Let's check that one out. This is another one where monks are good. Followed by squires. Okay. There's a hidden vein of ore in the long-abandoned Coldman mine. Old Topa, former manager of the mine, said as much in his last will and testament, so I know it's true. Gordon. Find your sea supplies and other expenses come to 8,000 gil. That all right? That is okay. Let's see. Nancy, Lavian, and Eagle Claw. Go ahead and give you 13 days. Alright. So, that's it. And let's see, we are looking at 6 more days. Okay. Alright, got some people back from their tasks. Frontier Marathon. Want to hear the report on that, eh? Yes, I do. We departed Dorter in high spirits. Our task, participation in a frontier race. The stars were with us from the outset. The task required a keen eye. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. As a result, we were able to find what we sought. We forded streams and cut our way through reed and rush. After a time, the air about us seemed to change. We pressed ever onward. At last, our eyes fell upon a wonder of the ancient world. Niagara Falls? Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Take part in the Frontier Marathon. Discovered Summit Falls. That is from... Is that from Final Fantasy II or Final Fantasy III? Can't remember. It's one of the two. The reward is 21,315 gil, and Ashley, Ladd, and Alicia all got 173 job points. Very nice. And now we have a second Frontier Marathon. So that opens up once you, you do the first one. So that one... Again, is basically the same thing, so some more archers. Calling all adventurers. After the success of our first Frontier Marathon, we are sponsoring a second. Detailed information is available upon request. The Merchant Council of Dorter. Gonna go ahead and send everyone else off again. 16 days. That is fine. And I believe there's a third one, too, so... I don't know if that'll open up right away, but it may. One more day for that one. Right, I don't need a save state there. Silly me. Oh, you got some people back from their task. Old Topa's will. I'll read all the stuff about these at the very end as well. We departed Gulland in high spirits. Our task to explore the old Colden mine. The stars were with us from the outset. Our surroundings hid ferocious beasts aplenty. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. Eventually, we uncovered a rich vein. We toiled endlessly, extracting a great deal of ore. Among our finds was a large peculiar rock. We quickly examined the contents. In it were nuggets of ore with value beyond compare. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. And iron ore profits. Find the hidden vein of ore in the Coldman mine. And the reward was 1766 gil, which, again, I don't think this one was worth what we paid it, but it's fine. We're getting job points, and I'm completionist. I want to get them all done. Nancy and Eagle Claw get 115 job points, and Lavian gets 110. Okay, and he's got nothing new. Stop it. Thank you. So we got 10 days left for that one. So let's go ahead and make our way over to Garaland. And we've got Stolen Tomes. Alright, so this one, mimes are the best. Time mages, geomancers, and arithmeticians are also good. So, let's see. Nancy, back into your arithmetician class. Zappa, make you a geomancer. Eagle Claw will make you a time mage. I doubt Lavian can. Yeah, not really. Alright. Hey, I have a black chocobo. I have a lot of pigs. What the hell have you guys been doing? Bacchus, Tene, Musa, Sikyon, Bukalos. So many pigs. Alright, let's go ahead and make Zappa into a geomancer. I know of a thing or two you might be able to do. Several ancient tomes were stolen from the Garaland Academy for the Magical Arts, but the thief boarded a ferry which promptly sank. The passengers all escaped safely, but their belongings still rest at the bottom of the sea. This is your chance, Landev. I feel like the tomes are going to be ruined now. Find your sea supplies and other expenses come to 11,000 gil. That all right? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, Nancy, lead the way. Zappa and Eagle Claw, you can also go. Go ahead and give you guys 16 days. Raise the ship containing the ancient tomes. And we have 6 days to go. You know what? Well, no, that's... Actually, we can just go over here. There we go. Should be, just finished. Second Frontier Marathon. You got some people back from their tasks. You want to hear the report on that, eh? I do. We departed Dorter in high spirits. Our task, participation in a frontier race. The stars were with us from the outset. The task required a keen eye. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. As a result, we were able to find what we sought. We forded streams and cut our way through reed and rush. After a time, the air about us seemed to change. We pressed ever onward. At last, our eyes fell upon a wonder of the ancient world. Looks like a skyscraper. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Take part in the second Frontier Marathon. Discovered Mirage Tower from Final Fantasy I. Reward 21,315 gil. Ashley, Ladd, and Alicia all got 173 job points. From this day forth, you're a level 2 adventurer. Why, thank you. And the third Frontier Marathon. Don't mind if I do. Calling all adventurers. After the success of our last 2 Frontier Marathons, we are sponsoring yet a third. Detailed information is available upon request. Merchant Council of Dorter. Alright, Ashley, lead the way again. Go ahead and give you 16 days as well. Alright, so we are looking at 8 days for the next one. Alright, it is Ares, and there is going to be something that pops up in Ares in Zaland. The Zaland Melee. Let me see who's going to be best for that. Because we are going to want to do that one. Knights, Monks, Dragoons, and Ninjas. Okay. I could probably do whoever is done. I got another pig, everyone. So that's down there. Who is going to be finished first? Stolen Tomes. Okay. Nope. There we go. And that should be it. That should be done. Alright, got some people back from their tasks. Want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Garland in high spirits. Our task, the salvage of a foundered ship. The stars were with us from the outset. The task required great strength of arm. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. It was not long before the sea yielded up to us our bounty. There was ample cargo to be found within the ship's hold. One large chest stood out amongst all the others. Breaking it open, we peered within. Inside were bags of gil. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Bonus gil, 1,021. So yeah, this one wasn't worth it for the cash. Raise the ship containing the ancient tomes. Nancy, Zappa, and Eagleclaw all got 116 job points. Alright, let me go ahead and make my way down here. Alright, fine, we'll do it this way. Yeah, now it works. Alright, so party roster. Let's see. Lavian we can send along. Let's make you a knight, Nancy, for now. Get some job points in that class. And since Dragoons and Ninjas are pretty good, Zappa, let's make you a ninja. Okay, into the tavern we go. I know of a thing or two you might be able to do. A Zalond Melee. Seeking an opponent worthy of your skills? Try the Zalond Melee. Now accepting applications. Zalond Melee Planning Committee. Yeah, want to take on the job, eh? Alright, so, let's go ahead with Nancy, Lavian, and Zappa. And it is free. I'd wager the job will take 14 to 16 days. How many days will you give him? Win the Zalond Melee. I think we can do that. Let's see. What do we got? Third Frontier Marathon. We are done. Oops, wrong thing. Alright, got some people back from their tasks. Want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Dorder in high spirits. Our task, participation in a frontier race. The stars were with us from the outset. The task required a keen eye. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. As a result, we were able to find what we sought. We forded streams and cut our way through reed and rush. After a time, the air about us seemed to change. We pressed ever onward. At last, our eyes fell upon a wonder of the ancient world. It looks like a train. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Discovered the Phantom Train. Oh, goody! From Final Fantasy VI. Take part in the Third Frontier Marathon. 21,315 gil, 173 job points across the board. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Alright, there is nothing else there. So, we have now Egros Castle. And yes, there's a two-phase one here. And it looks like that's going to be everything then. Alright, pretty good. What are we looking at on 13 days? Alright, so running up there and then maybe all the way back down to Zalond might be enough days. Let's check to see if there's anything worth buying. Probably not. I don't think the shops vary that much. I should probably see what who's going to be good at that one. All right, minstrel in distress. Okay, chemists are good for this one. Oh, it's a shame I can't send named characters along. Story characters. I think that's primarily so that they're not missing when story events happen. But it is still kind of a shame. Let's see. Ashley's pretty high on chemist as it is, so yeah, we'll go with you. I think I got some more pigs, by the way. No, I didn't. I still have just that one. Alright. Minstrel in distress. I know a thing or two you might be able to do. That fellow nursing a drink in the corner of the tavern is Mamiko the Minstrel. It seems he has run out of material for his act. Please help him. He's driving away my customers. Egros Tavern. Oh, I should have done this in the voice. That, eh? Here's the bill. That fellow nursing a drink in the corner of the tavern is Mamiko the Minstrel. It seems he has run out of material for his act. Please help him. He's driving away my customers. Egros Tavern Master. Finder's fee and other expenses come to 50 gil. That all right? So, we have to pay you to get him new material so that he stops driving away your customers. I'm not sure this... that said, I am doing it, so clearly he has a good handle on us. Alright, 16 days. Yep, that's it. Alright. That is going to be 9 more days. So, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we want to go down to, well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, perfect. Okay, into the tavern. The Zalond melee. Want to hear the report on that, eh? I do. We departed Zalond in high spirits. The melee grounds were not far from the city proper. The stars were with us from the outset. As one would expect at such a contest, our opponents were fierce. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. After a grueling competition, victory was ours. We proudly took our places in the winner's circle. The sponsor came forth to award us a prize. Eagerly, we looked to see what our efforts had earned us. It was a handsome bonus. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Prize money, 20,329 gil. Win the Zalond melee. Holy cow, Nancy got 263 job points and 258 for Lavian and Zappa. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so... with that, we got 7 days, which is just enough to get back to Egros. And I believe that this is the last of the ones that we have in the current cities. Once we get new cities, then more will pop up. Ah, whoops. Wrong buttons. Minstrel in Distress. Oh, wait, actually, there's a follow-up to this one. I forgot. We departed Egros in high spirits, our task to lend an ear to an entertainer's troubles. The stars were with us from the outset. A notably heavy depression had closed in on our friend. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. We soon solved his problem without incident. Through drugs, I assume. I mean, you're all chemists. We then made ready to return. Upon our return, we were given a gift in gratitude. Eagerly, we looked to see what our efforts had earned us. It was a prize most generous. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Help the troubled entertainer. I mean, considering that I paid 50 to get basically 1,999, yeah, it's not bad. Eagle Claw and Alicia got 112 job points, and Lad got 107. Alright, Mamiko the Minstrel. This does not appear to be the same one, so, for this one, mimes are the best, thieves and orators are second, bards, chemists, and dancers are third. So, I don't have any mimes, obviously. But let's go ahead and make some thieves. Oops. First of all, nope, no new piggies. Can you be a thief? No. I doubt you can become an orator. No, but you could become a geomancer. Alicia can become a thief. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's see, you can't... Ashley can. You know what? I probably won't send Eagle Claw along. Zappa, Ashley, and then Nancy as an orator. I think that's going to be our good group. I know of a thing or two you might be able to do. That, eh? Here's the bill. Egros Tavern will soon be host to a farewell show from Mamiko the Minstrel. We are currently recruiting dancers to work with Mamiko on stage. That explains why mimes are good, and that explains why dancers and bards are good. I'm not sure why chemists are, or thieves or orators, but, alright. Oddly enough, dancers are not better than thieves or orators. It's kind of weird. Nancy, Ashley, and Zappa. I could send Alicia, but nah. 16 days. Dance in a minstrel's farewell show. Hey, no cost for that one either. Wait, what am I doing? I can just go between these two. $10 days. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You got some people back from their tasks. Want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Egros in high spirits. Our task, to join Mamiko's dance troupe. The stars were with us from the outset. The music's beat was irregular and difficult to follow. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. Eventually, we waltzed and tangoed in perfect step. We then began making preparations for the journey home. Upon our return, we were given a gift in gratitude. Eagerly, we looked to see what our efforts had earned us. It was a prize most generous. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Dance and a Minstrel's Farewell Show. Bonus Gil. Rewards 6,656 Gil. Ashley got 140 job points. Nancy and Zappa got 143. I have nothing more to report. And that is all of the errands that we can do right now, I do believe. We will have more later. But now that we're done with all of that, let's go ahead and actually read up a bit on them. Artifacts. Tobacco pipe. This ornate pipe, once that of an infamous thief from the Orient, is primarily used for smoking tobacco. Crafted of golden tite, it can also serve as a sturdy weapon in desperate times. Acquired 25 Capricorn. Excalibur. Excalibur. Forged in memory of the legendary sword Excalibur. Although only a replica, this sword is extremely sharp and has served a goodly number of adventurers. Acquired 27 Capricorn. And wonders. Mirage Tower. This ancient tower links the castle of Ronka to the earth below. Its magic facade shields it against casual inspection. However, the enchantment's unstable nature allows it to be seen as a mirage-like image at times. Discovered 28 Pisces. Fortress of Trials. Once a place of training for the Royal Guard in the ancient kingdom of Baron. This castle was lost in the Cataclysm. Graduates of the institution once filled the ranks of the Red Wings, a prestigious airship corps. Discovered 17 Aquarius. It amuses me a bit that they mix up everything. To a certain extent, I don't know how canonical it is, but it's like everything in prior Final Fantasy games was in this one or something like that. Phantom Train. The Phantom Train became so known for its primary purpose during an ancient age of war, the transport of battalions of the ghostly enthralled. It is also called the Chariot of the Damned. Discovered 14 Ares. And Semet Falls. A site of significance for the ancient Palamecian Empire. Mithril was mined beneath these majestic falls, while Extasium, a fuel used by the airships of the day, could be gleaned from their magical waters. Discovered 12 Pisces. And feats. Salvage of the High Wind. I think we've already looked at that one. The Hero King of Legend. We learned that a ship said to belong to Mesa, the Hero King who saved humanity in the Cataclysm. I don't know if Mesa is a character from one of the previous games, and it's just an odd rendering, but had foundered not far off the shores of Goog. We immediately set to work and succeeded in raising the great vessel. However, a cursory examination of the ship revealed modern construction. We later learned that the vessel belonged to the Estuar Trading Company in Goog. We had been fooled. The Sea's Bounty. I think we've read that one. Swallowed by the Sea. Several valuable tomes are stolen from the Garland Academy for the Magical Arts. According to witnesses, the thief was a man of some 30 years. He was seen escaping from a second-floor window and boarding a nearby ferry. Unfortunately for him, the ferry sank. We raised the vessel, but were unable to locate the books. Mayhap they were washed away by the current. Or, ruined by the water. Salvage of the Dawn Queen. The Dawn Queen, a merchant vessel owned by Galesta Trading, capsized 35 sectas into the Bay of Sagista. It seems that a birthday present for the company's owner was on board. Moved by his assistant Holseka's concern for the man, we raised the vessel. Upon recovery of the cargo, we were surprised to hear that Holseka had in truth been worried only for his job. Will hunting. An information broker told us of a hidden vein of ore in the long-abandoned Coldman mine. Apparently, it was mentioned in the will of Old Topa, the mine's former manager. However, when we contacted Old Topa's family, we learned that his will had been stolen. Working with the city guard, we apprehended the informant, a man named Gordon, and restored the mining rights to the family. That doesn't seem like what happened in the little bits of text that we got. Or a mine. Let's see. Ora Mine, famous for the spectacular vein of gold, suffered a cave-in not long ago. It seems that in their rush to mine the gold, the miners were too greedy and dug too deep. 10 miners lost their lives in the cave-in, but the company still continues to mine and has yet to admit any wrongdoing. I think we read that one already. No, we read that one. Ghost of the Mine. The Lorade mine went bankrupt several years ago, just after striking Mithril. According to former miners, a secret vein of ore was locked behind a door at the very bottom of the mine. We immediately investigated. The mine had transformed into a veritable dungeon, and when we finally opened the door at its bottom, we found the ghost of a miner, still digging from the rich vein. Miner's Tears, believe we've read that one. Frontier Marathon. The Merchant Council of Dorter sponsored a Frontier Marathon. Participants competed with one another to find lost remnants of ancient civilization. All we had to go on was information gleaned from ancient texts, legends, and stories as we raced to be the first to find undiscovered ruins. Second Frontier Marathon. The Merchant Council of Dorter sponsored a second Frontier Marathon. There were even more participants this time, and a change to the rules allowed us to use vehicles, which greatly increased the potential search area. We rented a chocobo carriage not far from the starting area, and succeeded yet again in finding a lost ancient wonder. And the third Frontier Marathon. The Merchant Council of Dorter sponsored a third Frontier Marathon. The success of the first two races meant that there were even more participants this time. Some complained of the expanded search area, but after the race began, everyone seemed to enjoy themselves. It is said that the next race will not be held for some time, until more reports of lost ruins have surfaced. Merchant's Regret. They say that faith reveals all things, but it seems this does not apply to lost ruins. The man who told us of these ruins, a merchant by the name of Bibbet, has faith only in gold. When we told him of the ruins we had discovered, he ran from the tavern to see for himself. We can only hope this whole experience taught him that there is more to life than gold. Left Behind. Zero struck again, targeting Viscount Barfire this time. Zero, who seems to target corrupt aristocrats, infiltrated the noble's manor, dressed as a guard. He fled with paintings, gold, and other treasure. We managed to corner him in the gardens, but he disappeared in a cloud of smoke, leaving behind a message and treasure. After verifying he was gone, we claimed the treasure and left. Shouldn't we have given it back? That's the carrot. Message in the bottle. I think we've seen that one. Revived talent. Mamiko, a wandering minstrel, has returned to the stage. Since winning a talent contest several years ago, his unique act had been the favorite of local audiences. However, an extended slump had rendered him unable to perform. We spoke with him at length, and though we are unsure if our off-the-cuff suggestion for a new hairstyle made the difference, Mamiko seems in better spirits. The Clockwork Fair. We took part in the annual Clockwork Fair as assistants to the Golifons Machinists Club. Golifons entered the competition every year, and always do admirably, but had never taken the first prize. But this time, despite the fact that there were more entrants than ever in the contest's history, the Golifons' innovative clockwork chocobo carriage brought them victory. Kind of wish that it would, like, highlight the ones that you haven't read yet. Mamiko's Send-Off. Not long ago, the wandering minstrel Mamiko gave his first performance in nigh on 10 years. Although he had been in an extended slump, he is now an indispensable part of Egros's nightlife, and his farewell show was his most spectacular yet. Our thoughts were with Mamiko as he departed on his new tour. The Zalande Melee. The annual Zalande Melee took place just outside of the city proper. Champions from all over Ivalice were invited to take part in the competition, modeled after a similar event held in Yardro, which we will be able to take part in later. Luckily, these entrants were pitted against one another, allowing us to advance to the finals with relative ease. In the end, we emerged as the new champions of the competition. The Artificers Contest. The annual Artificers Contest was held in the city of Goog. This contest is meant to test 3 skills required of any engineer: knowledge, dexterity, and technical skill, with the winner being the person with the highest score among all 3 categories. Although we lost points in the initial clock assembly stage, we made up for it later on for a last-minute victory. And that's it. Alright, so that's everything that we got so far. I am going to go poach some of my pigs, make some delicious ham, and when we come back next time, we'll be heading on to the royal city of Lazalia. See you then, everyone.